Hey guys, this is Black Dragon and this is what if Deku was alien. Yeah. And I'm gonna be changing the way I talk so I don't sound boring. Yeah. So let's get started. Izuku is in the first year of UA. There are two UA school, basically a UA high and UA college. This is gonna be college. Izuku is gonna be a college basically. And okay, so let's go to Izuku's perspective. Why have I have to born like this? The way I look, people always treat me like a villain. And why do I have to all look like this from the day I was born? Pause here and when Izuku was born, he looked like basically this, yeah. So let's get into it. No, wait, pause. And Izuku was basically bullied and and is getting abused by his own parents. Izuku is abused by Inko Asashi, and he has a no. And Inko blames Izuku for her son's death, Izuku's brother's death, because Izuku didn't do anything when he was 4. There was an accident where he could have saved his brother, but he could not do anything because he was stuck in rubber. They blame Izuku for that. They beat up Izuku pretty badly. Why, Izuku? Why have I have to be like this? Everybody hates me. Why do I look like this? Izuku can't talk. He's just thinking in his mind. Always, always getting beaten. Beaten for my whole life. And being bullied by Katsuki. The next day, Izuku was lying on his own pool of blood. Izuku's blood is acidic. Izuku has a home, basically a home, and Izuku lives in a storage room where his acid doesn't do anything to furniture because Inko Hasashi cares about furniture and more than Izuku. They even care about furniture more than I guess I should end my life right here. Izuku doesn't have the guts to do that. Izuku wants to be a hero and prove everyone that even if he looks villainous, he can be a hero. Izuku is trying to practice with his quirk, how he can do things. He can basically spit acid and spit acid from his tail. He can do a crawl. He can climb up anything. He can attack with his tail. Izuku has a high sensory and regenerative ability. Izuku has super regeneration, so if he lost a limb, it can regenerate like a normal. And All Might thinks that Izuku no. Uh, it's the first day of UA, and everybody looks at Izuku with disgusted and wanting to kill him right away. Look, Izuku sitting. Izuku likes a girl. It's been not first day. It's been three, two, one, 3 months, 3 months basically in UA. Izuku likes, let's say, mm, Uraka, and he wanted to confess his love but can't because of all the torture he was given. One day, Izuku has a lot of bruise mark, but everybody can't see because Izuku is wearing clothes, so he can cover them up. Izuku wears a mask, so nobody can see the marks that his parents gave him just to eat glass and nails. Izuku has pretty fucked up life, and Izuku was going to his home, and Izuku was going to UA. When he opened the door, he sees Uraka and Baku kissing. Izuku, why? Izuku was heartbroken. He wanted to cry, but he can't. Izuku is walking, and everybody knows that Izuku is really kind, so they don't really hate him. They don't really hate him. They just don't want him. Everybody except Kirishima, Denki, Mina, Mina, Suyu, and Zero. They think Izuku is really nice. They are friends with him, but when Izuku sees that Ochako is kissing Rock, Izuku was sad, really sad and heartbroken. Izuku is walking in, and Uraka goes up to him and says, "Hey, Riku, how are you doing?" Izuku is sad. Izuku is really sad. He can't cry. He's just grabbing the shirt around his chest, and she says, "Is something wrong? Your heart? Your chest okay?" Bakugo gives a smile, looking at Izuku, and you don't know. Bakugo goes to cut Ochako and says, "You really don't know, round face. This these nerds like you. He told me so days 1 month ago." Wait, what? Why would I like a monster like him? Izuku was she made the more the most mis no the worst mistakes she could ever make. Izuku was heartbroken, straight up, and Izuku one goes just turns his back and goes to his seat. Izuku has a habit of dragging the tip of his tail, so it is really sharp. Izuku is sitting, putting his head down, and he, everybody is laughing at Izuku except for Kirishima, Denki, Suyu, Suyu, Mina, and Jiro. They think they're okay. So Izuku is just making a clenching of fist, and his hands are bleeding. He doesn't really care about that, and he stands up and just goes to recovery girl and writes down in the notebook and says, "Hey, recovery girl, I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling it. Can I go home?" "Sure, why not?" Izuku goes home, and Izuku was attacked by some random villain. Izuku gets captured, and All Might Izuku was pinned down, and All Might came and saved him. Oh, young Midori! And he looks at Izuku and, oh, oh, it's you. Hey, All Might. Oh, young Midori. No, no, he doesn't say that. Oh, young Midori, how are you? Oh, Izuku writes down, hey, All Might, how are you? It's been 2 months since I saw you. Oh, yeah, I was just trying to train a little. Oh, okay. What Izuku was going, All Might mumbles on his breath, saying, what a monster. Why should he be a villain, hero? He just be a villain. He's gonna be the U-hated, I'm for sure. Izuku heard that. Mm. All Might takes caution that Izuku is gonna be the U-hated and tell the leader of the villains everything about what will happen. Izuku was very sad. All Might asked, why are you going? Isn't you are supposed to be in school? I'm really sick, so I'm sorry, All Might. But don't worry. So Izuku, All Might gives a thumbs up and just flies off. And Izuku heard what he said while he was going, and Izuku was more broken. Izuku is going home. He really had enough of his parents, so he left. He was in home. No, he was in home when Izuku came. Inko and Hasashi were ready for with crowbars. Izuku's skin is really tough, so they had to break through it. They beat up Izuku pretty badly, and Izuku was lying on puddle of his blood acid, and he thought, I, I'm really pathetic, aren't I? Being bullied like a bitch and crying every day. Why don't even I don't even have eyes, so why the hell should I? Izuku is basically sleeping. Izuku is in his mindscape right now. Izuku sees three people standing. Two people are blank. Izuku really can't see them. And the first, someone came up to him and said, you are way too kind, you know that? You should change. Now, Izuku has already changed how he speaks, and Izuku is gonna be like really bad guy type, but still a hero. And the figure came out to him and just touched him. Was about to reach up a hand to Izuku's shoulder and touch it. Before he touched it, Izuku wakes up. And, oh, what was the dream? Izuku is kind of panicking right now, and Izuku remembers all the things that he went through today and what All Might said. So Izuku grabs his stuff and leaves through his window. Through the window that is upwards, Izuku climbs up and goes run. He's climbing up the buildings and he came out to a forest. Basically, for 3 years, Izuku is there. Izuku is there. Izuku has been killing animals and a lot of bears, tigers to eat and survive. It's after the 3 years, Izuku changed. Izuku, after the 2 years of training, Izuku was Izuku was in his cave. He was basically was eating food and uh, his body was really badly hurt. Izuku was suddenly Izuku felt really pain all over his body and Izuku goes deeper inside the forest and no deeper inside the cave and Izuku is something some body fluid came out of Izuku and stick around him. Izuku is crawled up to a ball and Izuku is just sitting there for a whole year. And when Izuku hatched out of that ball, Izuku basically looked like hmm, wait a minute. Hmm, what the- Conjurer alien. Yeah, he looked like this. Basically you can imagine. And when Izuku woke up and see what the hell he had become, he's way more worse than he was before. He looks more scarier and he is he can basically call alien. He can basically do a lot of stuff, but I'm not gonna be doing right now. Izuku can change from what he wants to look from alien, normal alien to the conjurer and for 1 year he's training with his conjurer form and Izuku learns that he can change. After some year Izuku changes into this and Izuku goes to UA after 3 years. He doesn't know what to say. He's in college right now. This form, Izuku enters the class and Aizawa sees him and straight up for a hug. Goes straight up for a hug. And where have you been, problem child? I really don't want to be in this class, but I don't get paid enough for this. You are my favorite student. But why the hell happened to you? You look different. Aizawa sees Izuku basically doesn't have scar all over his body. It's like he has new skin. And Izuku tells Aizawa that he was abused by his own parents and so he basically left and was training in the forest for 3 whole years and Izuku turns himself into this and all Aizawa sees this and says, "You can turn into him." Yes, Aizawa, I can turn into it. But what I really don't want, I just want you to know this. I'm gonna be changing schools. Wait, what? But should I be here just hearing everyone's babble while you are gone? And Izuku smiles and turns back into this and don't worry. I know you can handle it. And everybody came and seized Deku and they were attacked. Izuku jumped up and attached to ceiling and Aizawa said, if you take one more step, you all are expelled from UA's college. Everybody don't want to get expelled, so they just back off. Even everybody that trusted Deku changed because of Bakugo's influence. They think that Izuku is a villain now and they don't really like Izuku. Izuku notices that everyone is glaring at Izuku like trying to kill him. They are, they are just throwing a little bit of bloodlust they have. It's not intimidating, but later Izuku releases his bloodlust, and everybody was scared of Izuku. Izuku fall down from the ceiling and stood up. He goes to Bakugo and says basically one thing. With the alien voice, a little bit hiss. Also, Bakugo was scared of Izuku. He was not scared and said, "What the hell do you want, you damn monster?" And Ochako has also Bakugo's, what I say, same personality a little. And after some time, Izuku left school, just goes to Seketsu High with this form on, still on. And Izuku is going inside, and everybody sees that the what how Izuku looks like, and Izuku everybody screams, and Izuku thinks that I know it's gonna be everybody coming and beating me. That's so cool, man. You look so cool. Wait, what? Izuku writes on the board and says, "Wait, you think I'm cool?" "Yeah, of course. You look really cool." Wait a minute. I'm gonna say that Izuku doesn't turn into Conjurer right now. So yeah, Izuku still in his form. You don't think I'm a monster? Why though? That's really cool. Quirk you have. I bet it gives you a lot of skills. Izuku explains about what he can do. They think that is really cool. And Izuku was training, and it's basically a one thing happens, and Izuku is screaming out it in pain, like how Alien does. Just screams, yeah, and everybody gathers around Izuku and says, "What happened, Izuku? What happened?" Izuku is crawling, goes to the corner of the room and crawl up in a ball. And everybody sees that Izuku is mm, throwing some kind of liquid out of his body, and they just back off. And our teacher came and looks at Izuku. She has a basically same, I'd say, insect quirk. So she thinks that Izuku is now in, uh, what I'd say, hibernation process. What do you mean hibernation process? It's basically that Izuku is gonna be changing. Wow, from now what he looks. Wait, you mean he's gonna be more strong? I guess you could say that he's gonna have more skills than before. And Izuku is in his mindscape. Basically, this conjure come up to Deku and everything he know. He conjures knows, and for one whole week, everyone was waiting for Izuku to. He looked like conjurer. Everyone was shocked and scared at the same time. But Izuku walks up to them and says, "Hey guys, long time no see. Yeah, you look a little bit scary, but He changed a lot, Izuku. Yeah, I guess. Izuku was getting the love he needed from class 1S, from Seketsu High. Yeah, and Kami thinks he's really nice. He's not. He looks like a villain, but he's really nice. And Izuku basically the thing Izuku does is change into this, but naked right up, neck, not naked, swordless, and everybody think, wait, you can turn into human? Izuku talks for the first time and says, yeah, wait, I can talk? Everyone was happy for Deku, and Kami looks at Deku and she thinks he's really handsome, looks good, and he's also kind. She goes up to Deku. Izuku is training, and some after 2 weeks, Izuku was Izuku was approached by Kami and said, "Hey Izuku, will you go out with me?" Wait, what? And it's what you heard. I'm telling, will you go out with me? Izuku says, Kami knows Izuku's backstory and don't worry, I'm not going to be like that hoe. I'm not going to be like that Uraka. Don't worry, I love you. She covers her mouth and she turns away and wait, what did he say? Izuku heard that and he knows that how Kami is, and Kami is nice, and even in Izuku's alien form, she thinks that he's really nice, kind person, and a cool guy too. And Izuku accepts what she accepts the feeling that she was giving, and she basically hugs Izuku and gives him a kiss. Izuku kisses back, and Izuku's teeth are really sharp in his human form, and he has a tail. Izuku basically wears this because he doesn't have he doesn't have a habit of opening his eyes. Basically, he mostly uses this. And one day, Izuku and school told that we are gonna be going to USJ with UA High Class 1A. Wait, what? Everyone was cheering, but Izuku was not. Kami knows why he's not cheering because Izuku's friends are gonna be there, the fake friends, and Seiji and the guy with the wind quirk. Yeah, they got both. The three came up to Deku and said, "Hey, are you okay?" And the wind guy, as energetic as he is, "Don't worry, we are gonna be, we're gonna be, we are your friends. They are not, so don't worry." Yeah, I know, you're my real friends. And, and Seiji, Kami, and the guy with the wind quirk, they were happy. And Naga also thinks that Izuku is a nice guy, and he doesn't care if Izuku is alien, Izuku is monster or not. He just wants Izuku to be Izuku wants Izuku to feel safe around people, like a big brother. And Izuku is in his dorms, and Kami came to him and Hey Izuku, wanna cuddle? Sure, why not Kami? And they both cuddle and sleep. And while they're cuddling, Kami just kisses him and Izuku kisses back. They are just kissing and just nibbling on each of their necks. They have bite marks and some hickeys. The next day, it's the USA, and when everybody was in the bus, and Izuku hero costume can be this. When he turns, when he turns, Izuku uh, clothes he's wearing is gonna be like they change and turn into Izuku's belt. Yeah, basically like that. It's like formation quirk, transformation cloth. Izuku thinks that is really nice. And Izuku is mostly gonna be using this. No, this, yeah, this. And Izuku is in this form, human form. He mostly gonna be in his human form. So he's in the bus. Kami is sleeping in his shoulder, and Izuku is putting his head at Kami's head. Everyone thinks that that's cute. And Naga and the guy with the wind guy and Seiji took some pictures so they could tease Izuku later. When they went, when they arrived at USJ, I'm gonna say that USJ and UA and Sukisu High have does things together so they can bring the best hero they can. When everybody was walking down, when class 1 was walking down the bus, this Isu has this hairband a little bit longer. Yeah, so Izuku, when everybody from Sukisu High came down, and they everybody from Sukisu High are strong because they asked advice from Izuku how to train, and they are really tired. So yeah, and when they came down from the bus, the people left was Izuku and Kami. So they both wake up, and Seiji was waking them up, and hey, wake up! We need to go to the USJ. Oh yeah, Izuku wakes Kami up. Hey Kami, wake up! And Seiji goes, and Izuku is trying to wake up Kami and gives her a kiss. And no, wait. I think it's not gonna work. And he pulls Kami off her kiss, and Kami wakes up and gives Izuku a kiss straight up. It's wake up, we are gonna be going to USJ. But I wanna sleep. Or you wanna get teacher angry. The teacher is the girl, the pro hero who laughs a lot. I don't know her name, but if you know, then good for you. And Izuku is walking down. Everybody sees that this Izuku is wearing this, and everybody sees that it's a new. Who is this? And every girl is blushing, and Izuku, Izuku puts a finger on his the rope, the blindfold under his one eye, and he just basically pulls that up and sees the class 1A, and everybody thinks that's really hot because Izuku is doing, and Izuku looks at them with cold eyes. They don't really care, but Izuku looks handsome, and Izuku puts his finger back and the class from class one and girls tries to talk to him, but Kami is standing right next to Deku, so they can't. But when Uraraka went up to Deku and said, "Hey, what's your name?" All the girls were also there, so they were not moving out of the Kami's way. And Izuku says, "My name, you don't want to know, so fuck off." They think that's pretty rude for a cute boy, but doesn't really care. Sorry about that, my voice. It's kinda hurts. Uh, Kami grabs Izuku and says, "Hey, Izu, who are they?" "Don't worry, Kami. They are just some old friends of mine from class 1A. Wait, you are Izuku?" "Yeah, got a problem with that." "Hey, Izuku!" The guy with the wind guy calls him. "Hey, let's go. Hurry it up. We're gonna be late for the rescue." "Oh, yeah, sure, why not?" Izuku turns into his conjurer form, and everyone was scared of Izuku's new form. Izuku's belt, they are knives and basically some handcuffs, so he could capture villains. Everybody thinks that that's scary as hell. Oh, I just unlocked it. Ooh, ooh. Everyone was scared and they just they just went inside the USA. Hmm. I think I'm gonna be leaving this right here right now because I'm gonna be doing another what if right now. So yeah, and please like, subscribe. Hope you liked it.